I don't care about what a survey says. What I care about is actual real evidence. Anybody could come up with a survey that could say the earth is flat. That doesn't mean anything to me, with all due respect. What I'm saying is, where's the evidence to prove that there was widespread voter fraud that could change the outcome of the 2020 election? It wasn't Dinesh D'Souza and 2,000 Mules. We found out that was a bunch of lies. Donald Trump had his opportunities in court over 60 times. Some of those judges were Trump appointed judges. To this day, I have not seen any real evidence, and a survey to me is not evidence that anything happened, that there's widespread voter fraud that could have changed the outcome. That's all I'm asking. Where's the evidence?
There is plenty of evidence, Brian, but as you mentioned, or I should say, when you say that there is no impact from a survey, that's very strong indication of what we call election interference. Okay, so the election fraud, election interference, nuances there, but they're both involved in the fact that the 2020 election.
But John, if you showed up with a survey to a judge would laugh at you. That's not reason to believe that the election was stolen. That's reason to believe that there's a lot of people in this country, with all due respect, that believe every word that Donald Trump says, because he fails still to admit that he lost in 2020. Why is it in 2016 he said the election?
He didn't lose, and much of the country is aware that he didn't lose and is not willing to be.
So where's the proof? So where's the evidence? All you've told me is that, with all due respect, there's a survey, which I don't care about a survey. Okay, if you gave Republicans,
it's compelling evidence that the election was not trustworthy.
Okay, so if a lot of people in a survey say something, it must be true. If I asked a lot of MAGA Republicans today,
there's plenty of evidence, specific evidence for election fraud, would be the numerous examples of established election laws that were violated in multiple states. Pennsylvania is a specific and very important example. Of course, Pennsylvania alone would have shifted the election to Trump, who should have been certified as the president in 2020.
Has that ever been proven in a courtroom, that in Pennsylvania, Trump would have won in Pennsylvania? Has that been proven anywhere? If somebody just claims something, that doesn't make it true. Has that been proven in a court of law that they cheated in Pennsylvania, and if they didn't cheat, Trump would have won? Has that been proven anywhere?